What's going on, guys? Plot Armor Cards in the house, and today I'm coming to you with 5 cards I think you should pick up today. And just a quick disclaimer, guys, I'm obviously not some financial wizard. I'm taking educated guesses. These are educated guesses, so I believe they're going to be accurate, but they do have the chance of being wrong. So please invest wisely. The first card I think we should look at is Crossout Designator. Now, this is a quick play spell card. Its effect is you can declare one name, banish one of that declared card from your main deck, and if you do, negate its effects, as well as the activated effects and effects on the field of cards with the same and original name until the end of this turn. You can activate one Crossout Designator per turn. This is a very good card in order to counter hand traps. Not just hand traps, certain cards on the field you could probably get around too. But one thing I want to take a look at is this card started off at $63 and then eventually made its way to around $32, $33, and now it's starting to see a little bit of rebound, so it might be going up in price. So I would definitely recommend picking this up now while you have a chance at around $38. The next card I want to look at is Infinite Permanence from the Structure deck Cyber Strike. This card is really, really good, as we all know, and not to mention this card used to be at around a 34 elo range at other prints before this card was reprinted in the Structure deck. So this card's effect is you can target one face-up monster your opponent controls, negate its effect until the end of the turn, and then if this card was set before activation and is on the field at resolution for the rest of this turn, all other spell and trap effects in this column are negated. If you control no cards, you can activate this card from your hand. So this is a hand trap that, if you can get your hands on it, you should really, really use. This card started off at about 14 and then bottomed at about 9, and now has been rising in price just a little bit, and went to around 11 or 12, and now I think it'll go back to around $9, and that's when I think you should pick it up, because eventually they're going to start running out of this Structure deck, and then it's going to go up in price again. That's my prediction, at least. So I would definitely recommend picking it up around now. So the third card we're looking at is Dark Ruler No More from the Structure deck Spirit Charmers. This card's effect is negate the effects of all face-up monsters your opponent currently controls until the end of this turn. Also, for the rest of this turn, after this card resolves, your opponent takes no damage. Neither player can activate monster effects in response to this card's activation. So, interesting thing, the Structure deck itself you could probably get from between maybe $12 to $13, and this card alone is about $8. And it also comes with this card, Effect Veiler. So its effect is during your opponent's main phase, quick effect, you can send this card from your hand to the graveyard, then target one effect monster your opponent controls, negate the effects of that face-up monster your opponent controls until the end of this turn. This is really good because you never know when you need to negate something right off the bat. This combined with Dark Ruler No More pretty much makes up for most of the expense of the deck. So you have, if you buy 3 copies of the Structure deck, you get 3 of each of these. Not to mention you have the fun of an entire Structure deck. So this is both of these cards are definitely worth it. Up next we have this card, Niburu the Primal Being. Its effect is during the main phase, if your opponent normal or special summon 5 or more monsters this turn, quick effect, you contribute as many face-up monsters on the field as possible, and if you do, special summon this card from your hand, then special summon 1 Primal Being token. It's a rock/light, level 1 with question mark attack, level 11 with question mark attack, question mark defense to your opponent's field. This token's attack and defense become the combined original attack and defense of the attributed monsters. You can use this effect of Niburu the Primal Being once per turn. This is a very good card to just destroy all of your opponent's combos and just get rid of everything on their field. All their hard work, all their cards go straight to the graveyard, and then you can even get rid of the token with something like a Super Poly if you really wanted. So this card was re-released in Brothers of Legend, and it started off at around $20, maybe even $25. I'm trying to remember off the top of my head before the reprint, and even the reprint started off at about 18. And now it's about, you probably get it around $12-ish, $11 even if you wanted to. So I would definitely recommend picking up this card as well. So lastly, we have this card. It's called Godarla, the Mystery Desk Kaiju. Its effect is you can special summon this card from your hand to your opponent's side of the field in attack position by attributing one monster they control. If your opponent controls a Kaiju monster, you can special summon this card from your hand in attack position. You can only control one Kaiju monster. Once per turn during either player's turn, you can remove 3 Kaiju counters from anywhere on the field. The attack and defense of all other monsters on the field become halved. We know that with Kaijus, they're all really, really good just for monster removal. But this one is something I really wanted to highlight. So before this card was reprinted, Godarlas could be $10 plus, and those were worse rarities. So now, after this reprint, Godarlas go for about, let's see, the cheapest one I can find is about 75 cents. This is crazy. 75 cents for an even better rarity. So I would definitely, this is an ultra rare, guys. So pick up the ultra rare now for about 75 cents, and I would recommend holding on to it for a bit, even if you want to just use it for yourself. Use it, and then I foresee this going up in price after Brothers of Legend becomes hard to find. Thank you guys for sitting through my 5 cards I feel need to be picked up by every single Yu-Gi-Oh player right now. Please like, comment, subscribe if you feel I've earned it, and oh my goodness, look at the time.
It's time to do